MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Vince Velasquez will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Batting 7, the second baseman, number 17.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Adam Hazley. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Philadelphia is on top, 3-0. Stepping into the box, David Bodie.
Now batting.
Byatt.
Second
The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Stepping up to the plate, number 17. He singled his last time up.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Stepping up now, number 17. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. All right. Great take.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Adam Hazley, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. Now at the plate, number 17. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
8 runs on 13 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
The 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Happ brings it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cubbies 3. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Harrison.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Philadelphia Phillies.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jake Arrieta gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Now batting, number 17. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
17.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Now the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Going 2.
And the runner will score from second.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now in the box, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. All in all, coming to the plate now, number 17. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Right, come on, let it fly right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Jay Bruce.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in now, Jake Arrieta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he popped him up. Bodie is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
McCutchen.
See it driving the stove right here.
And he pops it up. That gets down as 1 run is in.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
The 1-2. Taylor made to short, 6. Bare hit. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another shot now, number 17. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on top 7-1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the was fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start. Now at the plate, David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
David Bodie.
Hey, come on, guys.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Settling in now, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And the recovery won't be in time. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-2. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in, number 17. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Hey, one time right now.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1-1.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
takes this the other way to right.
There you go.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 12.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 3-1. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Ready once again, number 17. And he's working on a 3-double game right now.
It's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Happ is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. The Phillies lead it 10-7. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Victor Arano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 64, Victor Arano. Now playing second base and batting 9, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia.